What's up, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. This is your girl, Coach Shine, and this is Divine Thoughts Thursday. And I'm super excited for today's live stream because I love to get on here and talk and connect with you guys in this community, in this space, and to also introduce you guys to some of my offers and the things that I have going on, and to kind of talk about some of the current energies. So, as we are moving forward in 2026, I want to kind of encourage you guys to reflect on just the small shifts, the small changes. And I believe that the best way that we can actually grow and excel and exceed in our endeavors is by staying in our own lane and minding our business. Okay? I have come to the conclusion that that has been the best thing for me to ever do, and really do it at a higher level on another scale of it, because I don't really give a fuck. And I think a lot of that has to say about, just not put myself in certain situations that I don't want to be in, that has nothing really to do with me, because what are we talking about? What are we even doing? And so that's just kind of the energy I feel right now, like something of just me really protecting my peace and allowing myself to connect with my own thoughts, my own ideas, my own creativity, um, because that's how I feel it should go. And I feel the best when I can just stay in my own flow and just connect with what it is that I'm trying to build. I don't need anybody else to create my narrative or story for me, because why? You know, when you are the author of your own life and of your own story, and you notice how things try to pull your attention or pull you in different ways, and it's like, okay, enough is enough. Like, it shouldn't be that dragged out or drastic when you make one simple choice. Like, this is like, to me, it's like it shouldn't be dragging on for this long. It should just be simple, one and done, and boom, we're moving forward. But it's just, when you know how to live life, because to me, it's like, if everything connected to you, or that's around you, or that's with you, is in contact with you, then naturally there's energy involved. So it should be a simple exchange. It should not be dragged out back and forth, all of those things. Like, that's not what this is about. Happy birthday, Jaden. Welcome in, guys. I see you guys are coming in. That's funny. And we are currently just navigating a lot of different programs at this time. And I'm going to be introducing some new ones this month that I'm pretty excited about and looking forward to. And I know that the best way to do so is just to go with the flow. Um, and I feel like sometimes when you, yeah, when you are moving your life and your business forward, it's just interesting how things just pop up and how they happen. And I'm not going to accept it, because just because that's what somebody else does, and that's how they live their life. I'm just not limited by certain things, and I don't want to make it. I don't want to feel like it has to be that way just because it's been that way. Like, let it be what it is, and let's keep moving forward. It's a reason why you connect with certain energies more than others, or you resonate with certain energy more than others. And no one has time for just the back and forth, the drama, the dramatics, right? We want it simple. We want it complete. Like when it starts getting like about something else, and oh, let's threaten how we feel about what we're gonna do, and no, we're not doing that, because mind your business and I'll mind mine, because I'm just minding my business. That's just that simple. And and then when you learn from like what you can tolerate and know your tolerance level, it doesn't matter anymore. That's the point. Like, it's not about other people anymore, because at that point they're expecting you to give up something, and I'm just not. No, I love my peace of mind. I love my just serenity and being in my creative energy, and I know what that feels like. And that's just what I'm currently feeling and expressing, because like, you can tell when your energy is being zapped or drained, and like come on, let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this up. And especially when I know that, come on now, come on, you've crossed a threshold, a limit. That's enough. We're done. We're done. And done. We're done. And I'm just like that. That's how I feel. That's how I work. I operate. And that's just what it's gonna be. I don't feel no kind of way about it. And I'm trying to read y'all comments as I'm actually sitting here, um, pressing forward at this point. And so, anyway, so as we continue to play out this week, is what I feel. And as we continue to focus, okay? That's the word of the day, focus. As we can continue to focus on building our business, creating content, um, and growing it. That's what truly matters at the end of the day. Like, no. At the end of the day, there's nothing else I'd rather do than to mind my business. Okay? Now, you can mind it for me and with me, but you're not going to be, I'm not going to be minding yours. You see what I'm saying? I got my own business to mind. I got my own business to mind. I got my own business to mind. That's just how it is. I got my own business to mind. Okay? Like, truly. Whew. Feel me? Like, no. No. No and no and no. And why are you here? What are you doing? How did we get here? How did this happen? This is what I'm saying. I'm literally in my own home, minding my business, and y'all would say it's my fault. At what point did I ask for this? At what point did I say, yay, let's rally up the troops and let's get down to business? Like, no. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. What did happen is I woke up and, well, I didn't. I woke up in the middle of the night and been up since then. So I know I'm going to get a nap in a minute. But just in the essence of like living a normal life, I don't think people understand that. Like, the people that will call you crazy are the ones that's trying to run you crazy. And I think that's kind of interesting. They're trying to say you need help and treatment for something that they're doing, or that they're trying to, So I just don't get it. So with that being said, moving right along. I feel like a lot of people don't understand this concept or this idea, and then they want to like shame or use guilt and blame for how you need to move and navigate for you, and that's just not what it is. I don't care. I truly do not care, and that's the bottom line. Like so, like so, like when it got when it starts getting wonky, like I'm out. No, like no, and that's just how it goes for me. Like whatever. So I'm really excited because yesterday I hosted the free online sales masterclass, and I've been getting some new signups coming into my work. So I think it is the best time to just share with you guys about the masterclass, which has tons of replays that you guys can actually binge watch the trainings. I have the latest episode that I need to add and upload, and I'm going to probably do immediately after getting off of this live. But the information inside of it is going to help you to pivot and learn how to, build a successful coaching business, build a brand. And, the crazy part about it is, like, there's something interesting about the quote unquote industry, right? Where they have the beauty industry, the coaching industry, and all these other different types of industries, right? It's something interesting about it because somewhere along the line, someone wanted to determine how they think it should go. And I feel that when it comes to you putting in the work on something, I don't care what it is. As long as you're willing to learn and do the work that's required to gain success, then you can have it. It should be just like that. It should be that simple. And that's truly how it is, because that's how life works. That's how universe works. But there has to be some level of, boundaries that you have to place and enforce when it comes to your attention, your energy, your time, your mind, your space, just how you deal with certain things, right? There has to be a time limit. There has to be a time where it's all right now. Now, everybody has to live their normal lives. That's how I see it. Everybody's navigating their normal lives. And it's amazing how a simple phone call or a conversation can have so much impact on you. And those are the things that I pay more attention to. Like what feels right, what feels off, right? What feels light to my system, what feels, aligned, what feels, and it's just certain things you pick up on, like, no, that's not gonna work. And so it's sad, but it is what it is, because, you know, I'm my own person. I'm my own person. And there's a part of it I still don't understand when it comes to how people move. Um, and that's the part I think that made me seem very naive, or what do you call the word, or gullible or whatever, because I literally be in my own world and was doing my own thing and been that way forever. That to experience the other side of it, and to know now the root and where it's coming from is very shocking. But just on another level of it, like, wow, it's good to see. It's nice to know, but I had my inklings, I had my spidey senses, but the evidence was what really makes it solidify. And And I think about this in a way where I don't know what it's like yet, because I haven't reached that level of parenting, of parenthood, to like literally be at war or a battle or a fight with your own children. I don't know what that's like. Like, I know being a parent, I know showing up for your child, I know raising a child, I know being emotionally supportive for a child, but I don't know what it's like to be in competition or a fight with my child or children or child at all. And I think that to me is the most eye-opening thing, because of course the evidence and reality is there, but it's like, what are y'all scuffling about? What are y'all gaining or have gained out of this, right? What were y'all benefiting from me being a part of that system? You know what I'm saying? And and then the guilt comes in, because when you've broken out of it and you're not really in it, you just was like a little bit, you know, taken back from it, you know, and a little bit confused, because it's a very manipulative way of approaching life. But all in all, saying, man, this is how people get around, this is how people move. And I don't understand the dynamic, because it's like, if we're working together, then we're working together. But when there's a mix of we're not working together, that's where it's a little off, because it's like, what is that about? Because it's not, to me, that's mm, like, you don't think there's enough in this world for everyone? Like, that's limiting to me. Like, I don't understand that. I don't understand the concept. I don't understand the idea. I don't understand just the structure of that, because it's like, I didn't build it. I didn't build it that way. But learning more about it, like, hold up. So you telling me there are people who believe that they can tell you how to live your life and what to do for them, or what? For you? For what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, leave me be. I'm a grown woman. Yeah, I've proven my not only innocence, but my own ability to be a responsible adult. Okay? I've proven that. And I think that's the issue. That is the big issue. The fact that you're claiming your own sovereignty, your own system, your own career, your own everything. Like, I'm gonna choose my own love, life. I'm gonna choose how I live my life. I'm gonna choose what I do, and that's just how I feel. And I like that. He said, "Let's get out here, guys. Bye, go." So there was no questions. You said you don't. There was no questions asked. Um, I'm looking through the thread. There was literally no questions. There was no questions. Anyway, so anyway, who cares? So, like I said, you can live your life however you choose to, because you are a grown woman. You're a grown adult. And that's just how I feel. Like, whatever. So what? So anyway, the keeping tabs on every little thing I do, though, like, you need your own dog. I'm not a puppy. I'm not a dog. I'm not that. I'm not an animal. I'm a human. And that's to me is inhumane. Like, how certain people treat people. Like, trust me. Like when I get fire, like I can feel a fire in my belly. When I get a certain sense and feeling, and it's backed by clear information. Hmm. And I don't, and it's crazy because they'll be like, "You're doing something," but it's thank you for telling me what you're doing. So thank you. But at the end of the day, all of this came from a simple phone call. And now I'm talking to y'all like y'all know what's going on. This is really interesting. And then they were like, "Yo, you didn't mind your business. I'm in my own home. Last time I checked. All right. There was nothing else you guys could do for me. So please, it's been understood what it was, what day I, what day was that when I did what I had to do again, because I understood from that point. But at this point, what is this? Oh, okay. Well, all I can tell you is live it up, live your life as best you can at this point, because you won't get another chance from me. Not a nan another, not ever again. You can bet your money on that one, partner. You can bet your money on that one. So, it's always these choices and decisions of who should do this and who should do that. Like, piss me off. That's all you gotta do. And then y'all see what it is. That's all you gotta do. Piss me the fuck off. Piss me off. And that's what you'll see the real result. I'm telling you. This is the graduation. This is the elevation. This is all it is. This is the graduation process. Pretty much. Pretty simple. So that's what I wanted to talk about. And as you guys know, what other programs get out my way. I said get out my way. Look, they think they can control me now. Prosperity Church is also one of the programs that I do. And they think they run my life, and that's just not what it is, in all truth. But I don't mind crazy. I do not mind crazy. That's one thing about it, baby. I don't mind it. Okay? So with that being said, y'all gonna have to just deal with it. Because I don't care. Okay? Okay. So Prosperity Church is a program too that I've launched here recently. And I just did a episode of that was on Sunday, so we're in Thursday now. So I got another one coming soon, but highly recommend you get inside of that. Highly recommend you actually get inside of that program because it is truly phenomenal. And I feel like the most annoying thing about it is that something is off. Something is off. So this is what it is. This is the response. Something is off. Something is very off. And that's an issue for me. That's always been an issue because of my personality. My personality picks up on people, and I respond accordingly. So whatever. It is what it is. And I can be ruthless. And I'm okay with that. But, when it comes down to having these coming to Jesus moments and kumbayas, you expect Christians to be really solid people in the way that they actually do life in business or deal with people. But I found that their souls are really tainted. Their energy is really perverted, and I wouldn't I can't say corrupt yet. I know that there's corruption, injustice, and all kind of things, but the reasoning, I haven't figured that out. I haven't figured out why. I haven't figured out why do people live life like that. And then and then there's moments that it's like there's moments where it I guess a layer of sweet, but on the real truth of it, it's condescending, very condescending. It's not real. It's not direct. It's just more like you're trying to get something out of something, but it's done in a way that is not organic. So it's corrupting the spirit, and that's what people who are spiritual beings and psychic picks up on, like, and yeah, I mean, a little curiosity here and there, but I don't need to know this. I don't need to go back and forth that long to figure out what what will be the result of whatever the reasoning is. So just being able to like read the energy of people's energy that show up, like it's like toxic. It's like poison. It's like uh, it feels very limiting, and I'm not a very I don't do well with restrictions in the ways of like just certain feeling that you get. You know what feels right for you and what doesn't, right? And and I'm not here to fix yours. I'm here to fix my own. But somehow somebody has assigned themselves to a task, whatever. And it's just been an interesting day already. It's been an interesting day. So we got Deeper Than Beauty Academy, which is 6 months. We've already started on Monday, and we'll meet every Monday. Um, says lovely nails, so beautiful. Thank you, thank you. Um, all in all, I really believe that a lot of people believe their own BS. A lot of people do, and they feel that they're living right and they're doing right, and and then the projection comes when they be like, well, you don't know how this affects other people. Well, it affects other people because of what? It doesn't benefit you, or what? Because like everybody has the right to say this is no longer working for me. This is not what I want to do, and to take care and tend to themselves. Everybody has that right. Everybody has that right. And I think that's what people don't know how to support you in. The fact that something is happening that you didn't ask for, but somehow it's just happening. Um, but thank God my eyes are open. Thank God that I can see the light. Thank God I can see. All right? Just thank God. That's all I can say. Thank God. Thank God. Because what in the bumble fuck? Right? Like, no. It's not how I want to live life. No. Not at all. It's not how you have to live life. And I won't. So, sorry. Not sorry. Just not doing it. So, yep. That's why I tell people, like, build your own. Build your own. Like, have your own. And to me, it's like, when you reach a certain level in life, and I'm telling you guys, I'm currently 38. I'll be 39 this year, which is almost hitting the 40s. Okay? My tolerance level can't tolerate certain things too long. It's just like I can see it, the meter of it. It's just getting shorter and shorter. Like for real. But this is why I don't surround myself with people that just are not good for my soul and my spirit. I just don't. I'd rather be alone. I'd rather be in my own space and my own energy before I be around anything that creates toxicity. And so I don't know. I'm just really just thinking about a lot. But I did update my website with some new products, with new things on it. And I think you guys should check it out, drinkahair.com. I got a lot of products on there, a lot of courses, things that I know that you can find beneficial. So definitely check that out. And make sure you guys book your one-on-one coaching. I have openings available. And I believe that some people think you're supposed to like live in their box and image of who you should be. And I'm like, I'm going to be everything I want to be. That's just how I see it. Okay? Whoever don't like it, oh well. We'll figure it out. If not, oh well. I'm still going to go move forward. I'm still going to go on. And I'm tired of having that conversation. Matter of fact, this is the last time I'm having that conversation. It just is what it is. Okay? It is what it is. White ass motherfucker. Because I think it's a white, somebody that just don't think I should be doing something. And you don't have that kind of power or control over me. Period. Like, it sounds crazy to say, hearing it actually. It sounds crazy. It does. Like, who told you I gotta fit into your narrative of what I should be for me? This ain't how that works. This ain't how that works. And you might want to be careful with me. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Be careful with me. I'm on my Cardi B, they say. That's funny. But anyway. So yeah, guys. I'm about to log off. So I think I gave you guys all the tea for today. I love Divine Thoughts Thursdays because it's like, this is where I get the freedom to express and just chit chat about whatever. And yap, and yap, and yap, and yap. But I'm about to log off now. So thank you guys for joining in. Visit me at drinkahair.com. And I will see you guys in the next one. Keep shining.